point, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the New York Knicks. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Robinson, Alex Caruso out there with Thompson. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, we've got Hero. Collins is out there with Williams. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. No good on that one. Here's New York. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of 5, possesses incredible range.
Here's Sensabaugh. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Hero. After the made shot from Klay Thompson, hands it from downtown. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. And the Pacers with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Hero. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Thompson passes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Hero. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And here is KD. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Young. Outside Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 4. Durant with it. He's picked up by Collins. KD against Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Young. 20 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Caruso. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see what you got. Get down.
In scoring, and they were #1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their O that propelled them to victory.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Some nice passing by New York here. Thompson surveying the floor. Takes the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Just 3 to shoot. There's Hero with the 3. Kept alive. Young outside. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. From downtown, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Young's shot is off. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. KD drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Pass to Hero. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Young. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort. Rebound by Williams. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and he recovers it. And it's good, 2 points. Young's got 7.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
And New York making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Caruso, a screen on Hero. The three for DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Hero, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And Indiana making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Durant nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Williams. There's Hero with the 3. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Hero's got 6.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible.
That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Sensabaugh, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Hero on the wing from the arc. They get it again. Here's Whitmore. Williams, and Williams is right there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Thompson. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Hero, and that one goes long.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And that one's good. Durant. He's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant, you have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Pacers trail by 4. In the corner, Collins with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Caruso against Hero. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Sensabaugh. On deep, Collins. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Pacers with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Here's Robinson. Following the score by Indiana. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And he can't get the first one.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Lopez comes in for Klay Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Alex Caruso. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down against KD. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater, it's good. KD's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes. for dear life, what is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
They've got done. Cam Whitmore is out there with Trae Young. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Vincent's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Double team on Nurkic. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 6. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Young taking his time here. Pass to Dunn. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Young. Back to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez 3rd.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Davis Bertans checks in for New York. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the pick. Here's Young with the drive. Jovic connects from three-point range. Jovic has got 4 points this quarter.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
And So Young will bring it up for Indiana. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the beat.
Oh, you framed that so well.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And New York making a change here. McGee's checked in, and he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Young. Young against DiVincenzo. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Whitmore, guarded by Curry, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Whitmore. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Free throw drops for KD. Durant hits them both. Indiana leading. Young outside.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. First free throw is good. John Collins, he's checked in for the Pacers. Hero comes in for Cam Whitmore. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 4. Left side Curry. Pass to McGee. And here is Durant. DiVincenzo with the screen for KD. Oh, KD parries the 3.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Young pass to Hero. Now Williams. Outside Collins. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Sensabaugh. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Pulls up on the wing. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hero. Looking to end the run. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Sensabaugh. Williams a screen on Durant. Here's Sensabaugh. Trains the three-pointer. Sensabaugh has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Durant just inside the line. Pacers with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hero finds Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
The 3 from KD. Rebound by Williams.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Hero passes to Collins. There's the pick. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Four on the shot clock. Hero fires from way outside.
Boy, his touch has completely gone AWOL here in the second quarter. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Caruso kicks to Lopez. Some nice passing by New York here. And the dunk by Lopez.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Pacers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Hero. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hero's got 9.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Thompson outside. Back to KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Hero against Caruso. Hero kicks to Collins. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over to the wing. And stolen by Thompson. .135 left here in the second. Robinson passes to Thompson. KD looking around. 5 on the clock. With the shot. And again, it's New York.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And Williams drops them both. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Collins setting the pick for Hero. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyler Hero. One shot.
That's good from Hero.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
No good on that one. That one misses. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 5. Over in the corner, Hero.
Alex Caruso.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
That's good from Hero. And Hero drops them both. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
We got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, do you think you would have made the NBA if you were 1 foot shorter?
Wait, hold on. I already know what Shaq's going to say. So I'll jump in and say it wrong. No. With that shooting form, no. Not with that.
Kenny, of course I would have. Not only that, I'd still dominate. I would have played big and taken you to the post, little man.
Well, you can't be 6'1" and posting up guards in the NBA. Come on, man. Be serious.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Alex Caruso out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Durant. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Lopez in at the 4 spot. And so it's New York with it. It's a 1-point game. A nice shot by KD.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Durant finds Caruso. Back to Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Lopez sets a screen for Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Young passes to Williams. Here's Hero. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 5. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Caruso kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 4. Thompson with it. He's covered by Hero. Stolen by Hero. And finished off by Collins.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Lopez passes to Robinson. Lopez sets a screen for Robinson. The 3 from KD. New York, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And finished off by Collins.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Come on, everyone. Get live.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Indiana on D. Thompson for the triple. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
3.
Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And again, it's Indiana.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Durant kicks to Lopez. Outside, KD to the paint. Here's Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Indiana trailing here. Outside, Hero. Caruso with the steal. Durant in the corner, beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Hero for the lead. Knicks with the rebound. Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. Lopez passes to Durant. Caruso sets the screen for Durant. And the Knicks miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Young. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
KD passes to Lopez. Now here's Caruso. Back to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hero for the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Williams finds Young. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Here's Hero. Robinson with the block. Young against Thompson. Outside Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pacers trail by 5. Now, here is Young. He's got 19. From outside the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
Lopez, a screen on Young. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. drop for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Young against DiVincenzo. Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Hero's got 16.
What a read by Hero. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Williams comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Robinson passes to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 9.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Jovic. Lopez covering. Jovic passes to Young. Williams sets a screen for Young. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 4. Lopez finds Curry. Now here is Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Missed inside.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Jovic, no good. For New York, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Curry setting the pick for Lopez. Thompson outside. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded closely. Curry fires from way outside. Great D that time from Hero. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Jovic. Williams kicks to Hero for the tie, and it's sent back by Lopez. And they'll keep possession. That one goes in. And the Knicks with possession here. DiVincenzo passes to Thompson. Curry with it. Pass to Lopez. Latre. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, the big fella Lopez shoots that thing with great freedom from behind the arc. One of the best big men shooters in the league.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Indiana making some changes. Dunn comes in for Williams. And it's Gabe Vincent in for the Knicks also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Robinson. And JaVale McGee subbed in for Lopez. Back to Dunn. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Hero against Curry. Inside and stolen by Dunn. In the corner, it's Whitmore. for the lead. Rebound by Nurkic. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
They set the pick. Whitmore with it. Picked up by Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
No good on the free throw. Davis Bertans checks in for Klay Thompson. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
DiVincenzo kicks to Nurkic. Outside Curry. Back to Nurkic. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Hero. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Jovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Second team foul. At the line, from Indiana, JaVale. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so he makes both from the line. Curry outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
Allen pouring his guys to up the aggressiveness on the defensive side.
And Kevin, preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Cam Whitmore is out there with Dunn. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Young. And it's Jovic in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
With the step back. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Young's shot is off. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young outside. Pass to Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Makes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's DiVincenzo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Vincent. Got it. Good job in the low post. And so Curry will bring it up for New York. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. With the tip, there's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Nurkic. Jovic, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside Curry. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know what? If Curry makes that, he just makes it and you tip your hat to him. You don't want to foul him there.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young inside. Misses from short range. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Curry on the wing. Defended by Vincent. 11 feet away. Another miss by Curry.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Young against DiVincenzo. To the paint. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vincent. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo with it. Curry finds DiVincenzo. McGee with it. Shot clock at 6. Cuts to Curry. Fires the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And Indiana making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Bertans is checked in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got 25 points in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Nurkic the pass to Curry. Back to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by McGee. Done shot is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And it's Young at the elbow. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Indiana. Williams, he's checked in for Dunn. And Hero subbed in for Whitmore. He doesn't get the second one. Knicks trail by 6. Lopez outside. Outside Durant. They double team KD. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Caruso against Young. High arcing shot, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. John Collins, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Number 20, John Collins.
Knicks trail by 4. And here is Durant. Lopez sets a screen for KD. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, a screen on Young. Here's Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Young outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Lopez. Caruso against Young. Lopez outside.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
2 shots.
Free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Pacers leading by 3. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Williams. Hero's got 20 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Williams, 5th personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Alex Caruso, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Young, right side. Pass to Hero. On the wing, Williams. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Caruso. Here's Young. Robinson with the block. Young against Caruso. Thompson outside. Caruso sets the screen for Thompson. And the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Knicks trail by 4. Now Caruso. Thompson outside. Bucket is good. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Back to Young. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Young passes to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's KD. Lopez outside. Back to KD. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Young. Back to Hero. Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson in the posts. He's covered by Hero. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thompson against Hero. Indiana moving the ball around. It's Young on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Durant. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .51 left to play here in the fourth. Got it from 16 feet.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Floats it up for Williams. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Steps back. Here's KD. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Durant's got 44.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Young outside. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caruso against Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Well, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, the problem for the offense.
Three-pointer. nails the triple.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Williams. It's Young on the wing. Knocked loose and stolen by Caruso. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Yes!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Young against Caruso. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Now, here is Young for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Trying to make me a treat. She's trying to talk.